Royal shock. Spain's future king-in-law arrives for Princess Leonor. Imagine this, Spain, the land of kings, queens, and centuries of royal tradition. A palace, a crown, a carefully guarded future. But now, something no one expected. He has arrived. The man who could one day be Spain's king-in-law. And nothing will ever be the same. Spain thought it knew the path. The heir, Princess Leonor, training, preparing, building her destiny. But destiny has a way of surprising us. And today, that surprise walked right through the palace gates. Who is he? Why now? And what does his arrival mean for the monarchy? Let us take you inside the whispers, the glances, the silences, and the shock. Princess Leonor has been in the public eye since birth. She is not just the daughter of King Felipe and Queen Letizia, she is the living embodiment of Spain's future. Her every word, her every step, is measured against centuries of history. And yet, for all the tradition, she is still just a young woman, 19 years old, balancing studies, military training, and the crushing expectations of a nation. But now, another figure enters her story. A young man. A royal, yes, but not from Spain. From beyond its borders. His presence alone shifts everything. When he arrived at the palace, the energy changed. Courtiers whispered. Guards stiffened. Even the king himself, stoic and disciplined, exchanged a look with Letizia that spoke volumes. For the Spanish people, the question burned instantly, is this truly Princess Leonor's chosen one? The young man is Prince Christian of Denmark. Tall, poised, and carrying the weight of his own destiny. A future king in his homeland. A young man raised, like Leonor, under the watchful eyes of duty and tradition. Their paths have crossed before, at ceremonies, at discreet family gatherings, and at royal events where smiles mask secrets. But this visit, this is different. He has not come for diplomacy. He has not come for ceremony. He has come for her. Imagine the image, Leonor, dressed simply, waiting at the palace entrance. Her hand brushing against her necklace, her eyes betraying both excitement and nerves. The car pulls up. The door opens. And there he is. Christian steps out, his expression calm but serious, as though he knows the magnitude of this moment. The cameras capture it, but they cannot capture the heartbeat behind it. Spain sees only one thing, a future king-in-law, stepping boldly into their royal narrative. But why now? Why this sudden, almost dramatic appearance? Sources close to the palace whisper that the bond between Leonor and Christian has grown stronger in private. Long phone calls, shared letters, brief but meaningful meetings during their overlapping royal duties. The Spanish press speculates endlessly. Is this love? Is this duty? Or is it both? And for King Felipe, the decision is not simple. He understands the heart of his daughter. But he also knows the fragility of monarchy in modern Spain. A foreign consort could either strengthen the crown, or shatter it. Let us pause and look deeper. History remembers the alliances of monarchies. Marriages that bound kingdoms, that created peace, that ended wars. But today, love is not just strategy, it is spectacle. The people want authenticity. They want to believe Leonor's choice is her own. And yet, the arrival of Christian is loaded with symbolism. Denmark and Spain, united not by treaty, but by love. Two young heirs, tied together. Could it be destiny? Or could it be a risk that Spain is not ready for? As Christian enters Zarzuela Palace, the tension is almost palpable. Leonor leads him through the grand halls, the portraits of past monarchs watching from the walls. Every step is heavy with meaning. The queen watches quietly, her sharp eyes noticing every gesture. She knows the weight of love, but she also knows the storm of scrutiny. She herself was once an outsider, a journalist stepping into the crown's world. She understands better than anyone what this could mean for her daughter. The king, dignified, maintains composure. But in private, sources say he is cautious. He respects Christian. He admires his discipline, his preparation for his own throne. Yet, Felipe asks the question only a father can ask. Is this man worthy of my daughter, not just as a princess but as a future queen? For Leonor, this is more than duty. This is personal. All her life, she has followed the rules, walked the path, carried the crown's weight. But here, in Christian, she may see someone who understands her world, who lives the same contradictions, the same balance between public and private. This moment feels both historical and deeply human. Two young people standing at the intersection of monarchy and heart. But not everyone welcomes it. Some voices in Spain argue that Leonor should remain with a Spanish noble, someone rooted in the soil of the nation. Others fear that bringing a foreign prince into the family could weaken Spanish identity at a delicate time. The debate is fierce. The arrival is no longer just personal, it has become political. And yet, beyond the headlines, there is a scene unseen. In the private gardens, away from the cameras, Leonor and Christian walk together. Their words are quiet, but their smiles reveal what the palace dares not confirm. There is affection. There is trust. There is something real. Every step they take in those gardens is a step into an uncertain future. Do they imagine themselves as king and queen, side by side? Do they imagine the struggles of balancing two monarchies, two traditions, two nations' expectations? Or do they, just for a moment, imagine being simply Leonor and Christian, two young people in love? The arrival of a future king-in-law is not a small thing. It is seismic. It reshapes narratives, it fuels speculation, it changes the tone of every royal discussion. And yet, for Leonor, this may be the first time her story feels like her own. Not just the crown's path. Not just Spain's destiny, but her heart. The Spanish people watch. Some with joy, some with skepticism. The world watches too. Because this is not just a royal story, it is a human story, magnified by crowns and cameras. And the question lingers, will this arrival mark the beginning of a new chapter of strength for the Spanish monarchy, or the start of its most delicate trial? In the end, only time will tell. But one truth remains undeniable. On this day, in this moment, Spain witnessed something extraordinary. A future king-in-law arrived. A princess stood ready. And history shifted, just a little, but enough for the whole world to notice. The crown is heavy. The throne is eternal. But the heart writes its own destiny. And today, Spain's future may have found its author.